And here we go. Good morning. It's Wednesday, halfway through the week already. Hey, the week just started yesterday, at least the work week this week. And here we are, we're halfway through. Not bad, not bad. The weekend is right over the horizon. You can just about see it right now, just starting to come up. So hang in there, and there you go. Now, where was I here? Oh, yeah. Number one. I really wasn't much of anywhere yet. If you heard Brian's news, I think it's worth repeating that Corning Republican Congressman Tom Reed will join Hornell Mayor John Buckley for a town hall meeting late this afternoon. It starts at 5:30, and it will continue until 6:30, and that'll be at the Hornell VFW on Canisteo Street. And the Hornell VFW on Canisteo Street has lots of parking, so there's plenty of room if you want to go down there and ask either Mayor Buckley or Congressman Reed any questions or opinions or comments or anything. You're more than welcome to go down there. That's why it's being held. That's pretty important stuff. And also this morning, now I found this in only one source, but you'd think this would be in more than one source. Let me see. All-purpose flour recalled over possible E. coli contamination. And I found this only on Medical Daily. Now, maybe it's me, maybe it is in other places. I don't know, but this might be kind of important. And the story starts out, it seems like more and more foods and food ingredients are getting recalled nowadays due to some form of contamination. In any case, the latest on the list is Baker's Corner all-purpose flour, which is one of the most popular type of flour products available. Baker's Corner all-purpose flour. It's sold in 5-pound bags and milled by Archer Daniels Midland at their plant in Buffalo. And the flour products are typically sold in New Jersey and New York. Let me see, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Massachusetts, New Hampshire. Anyway, so it's Baker's Corner all-purpose flour. And according to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, people should in no way consume or use the flour. And the products should either be returned to the store for a refund or just thrown away. And that's because it's been confirmed that a strain of E. coli was found in the flour and is closely related to a type of bug that's already contaminated and sickened around 17 people in 8 states. Beforehand, the first reports of people getting sick were documented back in December 11th of 2018. Now, why didn't this appear any earlier? This is May of 19. Anyway, the latest case was reported in April or on April 18th of this year. So the leading miller of North America, ADM, stated that the packaged 5-pound flour bags was an isolated issue, and that moving forward it'll be working with the FDA to determine whether the E. coli has spread elsewhere in the plant or if any other products need to be recalled. So, once again, that's Baker's Corner all-purpose flour. So if you have it, don't use it. Very bad. And it also says here, the FDA reminds people never eat raw batter or dough. Okay, that seems pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good advice, no matter what kind of flour you used it in. So, yeah, don't eat raw batter or dough. Very good sound advice from the feds there. So, anyway, the all-purpose flour, once again, is Baker's Corner. Now, I was trying to think of a theme for this morning, and these things just kind of happen by themselves, and it's kind of weird. And I don't know exactly what you call the theme this morning, but it is kind of thematic. It's at least as much of my show ever is. This is, where's the headline? I got this from USA Today. Louisiana teen accepted into 139 colleges, awarded $8.7 million in scholarships. 139 colleges, $8.7 million in scholarships. Most parents, it says here, most parents and guidance counselors advise high school seniors to apply to more than one college, to have at least one backup school. Well, Normandy Cormier of Lafayette, Louisiana, had more than 100 backups. She applied to schools through the Common App and the Common Black College app, which allows students to apply one time and have their information sent to hundreds of schools rather than apply 100 times. So Cormier, I don't know, Cormier, I'm going to say Cormier, there we are, 18 was accepted into 139 colleges across the country, and she has 2 big binders filled with her acceptance letters. The binders sit among letters from the White House, schools, and organizations like Burger King, GE, and the Ronald Reagan Presidential Foundation about awards and scholarships, $8.7 million in all. Her family's kitchen table is covered, as are her 2 graduation caps. The binders were her mom's idea even before she got one letter. Single mother Chantel Gary has been intent on inspiring her children to dream big, work hard, and believe. That's pretty good. I like that. Dream big, work hard, and believe. She wore a t-shirt this past Friday that summed it up. God, Gold's Grind. God, Gold's Grind. She is a single mom. Sometimes she says you have to speak it into existence and be careful what you ask for. Her last name is, I'm going to call her Chantel because Gary sounds like a guy's name. Her first name is Chantel. Chantel homeschooled her daughter for several years, and then the teen decided she wanted to try early college academy for high school. Yes, the school on the campus of South Louisiana College offers an accelerated program in which students take 2 years of high school and then 2 years of college courses. So on May 9th, Cormier graduated twice, first in her burgundy cap and gown to receive her diploma from the academy, and then in navy blue to receive an associate degree in general studies from South Louisiana College. And if that wasn't enough, she's an entrepreneur, tutoring kids and adults in her home and online. Visiting a local nursing home, this sounds like some young lady, wow, visiting a local nursing home, shadowing doctors as a hospital intern during the summer, and mentoring girls about STEM education. Apparently, entrepreneurship and hard work are her family's traits. They set goals and write them on whiteboards that they keep around the house. And her mother, Chantel, said, then we help each other to accomplish them. Wow, is that something or what? Her mom homeschools about 12 kids, in addition to her son Peyton. They're always working, learning, and volunteering, putting their business profits back into their neighborhood, Chantel said. And the family balances the workload of school and home businesses with a chronic illness. Since she was a little girl, Cormier's immune system has not been able to fight any sickness, and that's resulted in asthma and chronic skin issues. She's been hospitalized many times, at least twice this year, her mom said, and spent much of Friday having blood work done to check her white blood cells. But she'll smile as she describes it, true to her mission of inspiring others. She says, when I was a child, of course she's only 18, since I was a child, I was always in and out of the hospitals. When I was young, it affected my self-esteem. But now I can use it to inspire others. And I think it probably would. She had many options for this fall, but Cormier had to choose one. So she landed on Xavier University of Louisiana, a private historically black university in New Orleans that offered her a full ride, as did 16 other schools. She says, well, it was pretty easy, so she's not because of the money, but because Xavier is well known for its pipeline of African-American graduates to medical school and those students' success rates. She wants to be a doctor. So her time in the hospital, both as a patient and a volunteer, led her to choose that path. And she wants to continue to inspire children, says her mother, Chantel, to want more for themselves and for their education. So there you have it. Some 18-year-old girl in Louisiana was accepted into 139 colleges, $8.7 million in scholarships. She has health problems, and she has for her entire life. Her mom's a single mom. And this seems, what a family. What a mom. What a girl. I find, really, you hear only bad things about kids and this and that and single moms. Well, here you go. This is the other side of the coin. You can do whatever you want. You can accomplish whatever you want to accomplish as long as you want to accomplish it badly enough. Okay? So you can do whatever you want to do. You just got to keep at it, and you got to keep working. So there you are. And I had a couple of stories. Was it Monday? What a long week this has been. I don't know why. Either Monday or last week, I had a couple of stories about students who graduated high school and under less than ideal circumstances, and they made something of themselves. So there you go. And then we have this. The University of North Carolina at Charlotte student who tackled the gunman last month has posthumously been awarded two of the military's highest honors. If you recall the incident at Charlotte when some guy opened fire, and it was bad. Riley Howell, a 21-year-old Army ROTC cadet, earned a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star for his actions. April 30th, when a gunman opened fire in his classroom. Howell and 19-year-old Ellis Wlea were killed in the attack. Howell's family were presented with the honors by the Waynesville PD. Thomas Mateo of the Purple Heart Society personally spoke to Howell's family to tell them he believed their son was a hero. Now, the Purple Heart is awarded to those in the U.S. Armed Forces who were injured or killed in battle. A Bronze Star is given to those who exhibit heroic or meritorious achievement or service. And the chief of the Charlotte-Mecklenburg PD, the Putney, said after the shooting that Howell did exactly what we train people to do. He says you're either going to run, going to hide and shield, or you're going to take the fight to the assailant, the chief said. Having no place to run and hide, Howell did the last. He says it would be an understatement to say Howell tackled the gunman, but it would be appropriate, according to Putney. He said that if Howell didn't approach the gunman, the attacker might not have been disarmed and done a lot more damage. So this student at ROTC earned a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star for his actions. And I don't know what else to say about that. So there you go. He saw what had to be done, and he did it. And he paid for it with his life. So how about how much time? Yeah, we have time. Here's another, you might call it a hero type story. Now that young man risked his life, and he lost his life. And this 11-year-old girl might possibly, I think she probably would qualify as a hero, because it is possible that she possibly could have lost her life. Boy 6, this is from the Daily Mail. Boy 6 is saved from an attempted abduction by a hero, his big sister, 11 years old. And here's a story. This takes place in Cleveland. An 11-year-old girl is being hailed as a hero after pulling her little brother away from a man who the cops have charged with abduction. Julianne and Hayden Moore, 6 years old, she's 11 and he's 6, were playing outside their home in the old Brooklyn neighborhood of Cleveland on Thursday evening last Thursday when they were approached by a man. Julianne told Fox 8 in Cleveland, a local TV station, that the man started to talk to them, but they couldn't understand what he was saying. So the man briefly left but quickly returned, grabbed Hayden by the hand, and tried to pull him away, Julianne said. The plucky, great word, plucky 11-year-old said her parents have always told her to look out for her younger brother, and she knew what was happening was serious. This was not like any handshake or anything, but she said, I just grabbed my brother and went into the backyard because there was no time to panic. You just have to go with it. She ran screaming and dragging Hayden by the arm and alerted her father, Joshua Moore, telling him that a man had tried to take Hayden. So Moore, her father, ran to the front yard and he spotted the man before saying, "Excuse me, did you touch my child?" "Wowee, Anyway, so the man threw up his arms, or threw out his arms. I'm not quite sure how do you throw out your arms. Anyway, the man threw out his arms, according to Moore, who then called the cops. So this 33-year-old guy was apprehended shortly afterward based on Julianne's description of him. So he's charged with abduction. And Julianne said she's shaken by what happened, but she knows that she saved her brother. He would not be here right now, she added. And that's a great story. And then I think, 20, 30 years down the line, 20, 30 years from now, she's going to remind her little brother, okay, remember when I saved you when you were 6 years old? Hey, you owe me, okay? This might go on for years and years. But that is such a cool story. I mean, a 11-year-old girl saves her brother from being abducted and who knows what, and possibly herself. So I thought that was pretty good. We are coming up on a break, and we'll be right back.
New to golf or seasoned veteran, you'll enjoy the casual, relaxed atmosphere of Vanderview Golf Course. 2 miles from downtown Alfred on Waterwells Road, Vanderview is a 9-hole executive-length golf course with a driving range on one side of the road and the course on the other. Family-friendly and fun recreation for everyone. Greens fees are one price for unlimited play, $9.50. High school students, only $5. Children 12 and under with an adult, no charge. You can play up to 18 holes or 9 holes with a cart and get the second 9 holes at no additional charge. Ladies and senior golfers who don't hit the long ball, Vanderview's got the executive length that's just right for your game. And new this year, a season pass for only $100. That's a lot of golfing fun for a very little bit of money. Vanderview Golf Course, 2 miles from downtown Alfred on Waterwells Road. Vanderview Golf Course.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
News from the NBA, and contrary to earlier reports, Golden State Warriors star Kevin Durant did travel on the team's charter to Toronto ahead of Games 1 and 2 of the NBA Finals against the Raptors, which start on Thursday. He has officially been ruled out of Game 1 as he recovers from a strained right calf, but by traveling with the team, there is now speculation he might be available for Game 2 on Sunday. Or maybe not. He still has not taken part in any team practices since going down with that injury in Game 5 of the Western Conference semifinals. Baseball games of note, battle division leaders. The Astros beat the Cubs 9-6. Alex Bregman hit a pair of home runs, including the go-ahead 2-run shot in the 6th inning for Houston. Twins beat the Brewers 5-3. Minnesota now has a Major League best 37-17 record on the season. Indians scored 5 runs in the 9th, rally and beat the Red Sox in Boston 7-5. The Angels snapped the A's 10-game winning streak with a 6-4 victory. Reds over the Pirates 11-6. Derek Dietrich for Cincinnati hit 3 home runs and drove in 6 in the victory.
From the Fox Business Network, an airline industry trade group says the Boeing 737 MAX could be grounded for another 2 months or more. The International Air Transport Association tells the Wall Street Journal airlines are expecting 10 to 12 more weeks of delay before MAX planes are flying again. The planes were grounded after 2 fatal crashes. Boeing has been working on a fix, but it has not made a formal submission to the FAA. Burger King saw a bump in business when it tested the Impossible Whopper in 59 locations in St. Louis. Research firm Market Insights says foot traffic increased 18.5%, while traffic at other restaurants declined. Burger King plans to sell the vegan burgers at all of its locations by the end of this year. The Dow was down 237 yesterday. NASDAQ dropped 29. S&P lost 23. With the Fox Business Report, I'm Jenny Cosola.
It's happening to you every night. One snores and the other can't sleep. But now, there is a quick and easy-to-use solution, a natural solution. Snore Stop, the #1 selling anti-snoring medicine in the U.S.
Thank you, Snore Stop. You saved my marriage.
It's time to try Snore Stop and make every night a better night for both of you. Spray or tablets are available today at Rite Aid and CVS or online at snorestop.com.
Today at Simmons Rockwell Ford, receive up to $2,500 in Ford trade assistance with your 99 or newer vehicle trade. Now purchase a new 2019 Ford F-150 STX 4x4 Crew Cab equipped with 20-inch alloy wheels and running boards with Ford Trade Assist and Ford Finance Bonus. They're only $33,999. Shop the Simmons Rockwell Ford dealership near you. Simmons-Rockwell.com.
The Ryan Agencies, your local, independent insurance agencies. The Ryan Agency is not beholden to any one insurance company. They work with many companies, offering unbiased insurance advice. Their interest is seeking your best interest. Contact the Ryan Agencies. Good people offering unbiased advice, seeking your best interest.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
And we are back, and here we are. You've heard of Uber, of course, the ride thing you can call Uber and it's like a taxi or something. Anyway, it's kind of interesting. How about, of course, Uber is launching a submarine service. That's right, I got this from USA Today. The company announced last Thursday, that what it touts as the world's first rideshare submarine, aptly named Scuba. Is that clever or what? Scuba? Where riders can explore Australia's Great Barrier Reef inside an underwater craft. That's called a submarine, that's right. But it may be tough to get a ride given the limited time frame and space available. The experience will only be available to a select number of riders through the Uber app. It's underway now, and it goes through June 18th, according to a news release. The Scuba experience will cost $2,060. Now, why $2,060? Why not $2,000? Or why not $2,050? I don't know. Anyway, $2,060, and will include a 1-hour submarine ride and scenic helicopter transfer to and from mainland Queensland, which is, of course, is in Australia. Scuba riders will be able to descend to 98 feet and see marine life on the world's largest coral reef. Actually, I think that'd be kind of cool. I mean, really, largest coral reef, except to get claustrophobic, and being in a submarine would not be something I'd want to do. But anyway, with the submarine launch point initially on Heron Island in the southern Great Barrier Reef area before moving north June 9th to Agincourt Reef in Cairns. So, anyway, you can tour the Great Barrier Reef in an Uber submarine. Scuba. Okay, fine, very good. Hey, that's an initiative. There you go. And I guess, I hear the closing sounder here.
Are you going to do that for the next 30 seconds?
Yeah. Anyway, okay, fine. I don't think so. I'll see you tomorrow at 8:05. Bye.
See ya.